Hello everybody, welcome back to another Train Sim World 5 video. And let's just say, it's going to be a little bit foggy this one. We're at Tring at the moment and we're going to be heading down to Euston. Oh, we can actually see the train, there's a train there. And yeah, as you can see the conditions are pretty rubbish. But it should be good fun. So let's pop in. We are due out of here quite soon. We've got Berkhamsted, Hemel, Hempstead, Watford, Junction, Harrow and Wealdstone and Euston, so we're sort of one of the slightly quicker ones. We don't stop at either King's Langley or Apsley, so that's not too bad. Right, let's get the door shut. And we do have a guard on this service, or should do. Have they buzzed you? Oh, I thought they buzzed you, but they don't. Right, let's get going. Let's get out of Tring. So yeah, we can't see much, basically. Hang on, why's the bill light on there? That's not right. Why are all the bill lights on? That can't be right, that's some sort of bug. Off we go. Do a little rolling brake test. Hopefully they'll turn off in a minute. I know the blooming body side indicator lights are still on, which means the doors aren't locked. So basically we shouldn't be able to move. How peculiar. Unless it's like the fog being funny with it, I don't know. How weird. And our head code hasn't registered either on the GSMR. Should have. Oh well, we'll just leave it. But yeah, Berkhamsted is up next, which we should know when we're coming up to, as you get the tunnel before it. So yeah, basically once we get through the tunnel, we'll start slowing down for it. We're forming up 8 coaches, I believe, as well. Yep, just 8 coaches. Cool. Yes, the fog isn't actually as bad as I thought it was going to be. The density is on max. At night time, it's like, whoa. But it's not that bad. Entirely bearable. I can't remember if the speed comes down for Berkhamsted, like the tunnel before it may do. It does, down to 90. So we'll coast that. So eventually a tunnel will appear. Probably fairly soon. Yeah, it must be coming up now. Swinging around into something. There we go, there's the 90. So that means we're not too far off Berkhamsted. She's not too far from the tunnel. Pop that down. So any second now the platform will just appear out of thin air. We're going at a fairly good speed, we're going at 50 now. So we shall be ready for it. So when it starts swinging around to the right, so yeah, now. Well, yeah, here it is, yeah. Ish. So looking for the 8 coach dot marker. S car stop marker. There it is down there. And here we are. Cool. Right, let's do that and do the doors. This is Berkhamsted. And then Hemel Hempstead after this. Yeah, it gets me back on the west coast though, and in the 350 as well. So we haven't driven for a fair while. Right, doors are closing. The bill lights are still on. So I don't know if that's broken in the last update. Possibly. Off we go. Look, they're still on. What's going on? I don't like that. That's annoying. That's annoying, that is. Because that means all the doors are still unlocked. A unit fault. There it goes. Right, let's whack that up again. Hemel Hempstead up next. Is that a Pendo? Yeah, there's a Pendo over there. If I was in the Pendo, doing a run in the fog would be easy. Or even easier than this, because it's just 125 basically the whole way. So then once you start getting into London, it drops down a bit. So back up to 100. I think it must stay at 100 for a fair while, but I know through Apsley, I think it comes down to, is it 90? And then Kings Langley 75. I'll take it a bit slower on this section, as I don't think there's really much of a marker for Hemel Hempstead, so we'll take it steady. And it was only what, 3 miles as well, so we may end up losing a minute or two, but I mean that's not really a big thing when the weather's like this. Rather stop at the station and overshoot the station. So nice and slow. And Watford Junction, that one's easy to spot as you go through another tunnel before it. Yeah, Hemel Hempstead's probably the only one which is a bit like, whereabouts? Pretty cool though. Bit different than just doing it in clear skies or just a little bit of cloud. Whereas adds a bit more of a challenge, a bit more fun to it when it's like this. Sort of tests your route knowledge a bit more, which for Hemel Hempstead, not great with. But again, I'd rather stop there than go flying through it. Be it coming up now, possibly. Yeah, here it is here. Literally, you don't see it until you're coming into it. Hempstead. Yeah, looking for our appropriate stop marker. What's this? 3 to 6. So we're right down the end. Here we are. Right, let's do that and do the doors. How much? We're still on time, so that's not too bad. Well, it seems like everybody's getting off. And then Watford Junction after this. Do like the little train services though. About 40 minutes or so. There's another one. Now the bill lights are off on that. I don't know why they're like that with us. It's weird. Right, let's go. So yeah, Watford Junction's quite easy to know when we're coming up to. It's really just Kings Langley and Epsley, as they've got lower speed limits going through them. I think Epsley may be 90, but I may go 75 just in case. So let's go. Try and get a photo as well. Actually, no, not going to go into photo mode. If I go into photo mode, all of the fog disappears. There's still sort of that weather bug, but it's only for fog. So we'll do that right at the end when we're coming into Euston. Oh, 90, yeah, 90 through here, so I think it's 75 through Kings Langley. Yeah, there we go. That'll be coming up soon. Here we are. And the next station isn't too much further up. Kind of there's a warning board for it as well. So I'm just going to slow down now just in case. In case it does become 75 all of a sudden. Round we go. It can't be too much further to Kings Langley. I'm sort of looking out for it now. There's the warning board for it. 75. Good. I was right with that then. Through we go. There we go, yeah. So yeah, not too much further to Watford Junction, which we know we're coming up to it as we go through the big tunnel. And the speed does go up to 90, but I'm pressing it, yeah, it comes down to 70, so let's just pop that down already for that. Cool. That's 17. I think it speeds up in the tunnel. And in we go. And that's a 90, but then I think it's 75 at the other end. So we can speed up a little bit. Then we've got to slow down quite, basically speed up to it and then slow right down. We'll just go up to 80. Yeah, 80 will do. And then pop it back down. Yeah, 75 now. And then once we get out the tunnel, we'll then start applying the brakes for Watford Junction. Which then comes up quite soon. That was quite bright coming out, wasn't it? A proper bright flash. But it is good fun playing this. I recommend it. HUDless, full fog. See how you get on. It's good fun. Again, we're not going to see Watford Junction until we're basically coming into it. But the brakes are coming on. And here it is. This is Watford Junction. A train spotter there watching us come in. Cool. And look for the 8 coach stop marker. Which looks like it may be there. Is that it there? Is that 328? 328. There you go, that's our one. Here we are. This is Watford Junction. And up next, Harrow and Wealdstone. Well, I suppose we probably stop there to allow people to connect to the Bakerloo line. There goes another 350. And we're still on time, even with this weather. Which is always good. And let's go. 5 something miles to Harrow and Wealdstone. And after that we get the long stretch down to Euston. I'm hoping we do get some sort of chasing yellows at some point, but I feel like we probably won't, as it's now sort of gone rush hour. But a bit of chasing yellows action would be cool. Right, up to 90. Not sure how long it remains at 90 for. I think there's an 80 somewhere. Or perhaps not. Is that through Bushy it comes down to 80? So yeah, I'm sort of surprised this service doesn't. Yeah, there's the 80. Surprised, or the warning for it. I'm surprised this service doesn't stop at Bushy. So I think it's the ones which go all the way up to Milton Keynes. They just stop at every single stop, but then the train to Euston ones don't. There's the 80. As we should be coming up to Bushy. There it is. Little blast of the horn through there. About 76 now. Hopefully we can speed up shortly. So we got all the overground stations first, and then Harrow and Wealdstone. Cool. Along. Looks like overtaken. Another 350 overtaking us on the slightly faster service, and some of them can be 12 coaches as well. I have seen the 12 coach only once, but you can see 12 coach 350s on the fast runs. I still haven't seen the speed limit to make us go above 80, unless it was at the end of the platform at Bushy. But not the end of the world. And once we see Headstone Lane Station, that's when we'll start slowing down for Harrow and Wealdstone. So they're fairly close to one another. Right, coasting. Oh, there we go. Now it goes up to 100. Well, let's get that up then. Almost to the max speed of this unit, which is 110. That was Hatch End already. So with the fog, we just couldn't see Carpenter's Park. So we should see Headstone Lane shortly, as they're fairly close to one another. Which if we don't, that's means Harrow and Wealdstone's next. There it is there. So we'll start applying the brakes for Harrow and Wealdstone. There's the warning going through Harrow and Wealdstone of 90. Of course, I hope we're not going at that speed through it. Well, we're now approaching Harrow and Wealdstone. Somewhere within that fog ahead of us is the station, which we won't see until we're coming into it. Somewhere. Hopefully it's not too much further along. There's the 377, and here's Harrow and Wealdstone. Wonder if there's a stop marker here now for us, as I think pre-update there wasn't. They're a bit close. Is there a stop marker? No, I don't think there is. That will go down the end then. That's the rate coaches. So yeah, this is it. Let's set that to neutral. Do the doors. Got 710 over there. Cool. And as we wait. Cool, there's another one there. One to Watford, one to Euston. And we're still on time, which is ideal. Especially as it's foggy. Saying that, we're at Harrow and Wealdstone. I think there was actually a crash here back in the 1950s or 60s. And I think it was actually something similar. It was, it was like this. It was like a pea soup. And yeah, I think 2 trains crashed here because of the fog. Slightly random fact, but I'm pretty certain there was a crash here, and it was something to do with fog back in the 50s or 60s. And yeah, after this we're then fast all the way into the big city. 15 minutes. There goes a Pendo. Yeah, let's go. Let's get the wheels in motion. Cool. Yeah, if you can't make it this far in the video, thanks for sticking around, as I know visibility is a little bit low. But I suppose it's probably better than doing it at night time, where you wouldn't really see anything either. Something fun to do. It's annoying with those bill lights on. But we continue along. I think it's 90 for a while. Then it may come down to 75 through Wembley Central. Cool. There we go. There's a 72 stock. Actually went on one of those yesterday as of recording this. Took a little trip up to London, went on the Piccadilly line, so I went on the 73 stock, and then I thought, well, I might as well go on the Bakerloo as well, so I went on the 72 stock. Still doing a really good job up there. That's Pendo. I think that's South Kenton there, we're just passing. At about 85 at the moment. Let's slowly bob along. Warning for a neutral section as well. Be North Wembley Station next, if we can see it. There's the warning for the 75 through Wembley Central. We can even see North Wembley. Here's Wembley Central. There's a 75. I think it does go back up though. I think so. 70, 90, there we go. So we get that up for a little bit again. I can't imagine that lasts too long, maybe until Kensal Green. And then slows back down. Cool. 74. It's a small warning board there for, I think that was a 70. So I'll pop that down. Bit of freight there. And soon, so I think it was at Cargo and Volume 3 is going to give us the new container holders. 75. It's alright. It's not been too bad so far. Don't want to jinx it, but yeah, not bad. Cool. Number 710 in there. Little yard at Wealdstone. Like the way you get the 710/3 now though, which gives you the 5 coach 710. That is pretty cool to have. Adds to the mix. Just coasting there at about 63. Not really much point of speeding up too much. There's another 72 stock. Yeah, so we're not too far off Euston now. There's Kensal Green. I was just trying to remember the speed limits of the slow lines. On the fast lines, I know them all right. But the slow, not as well. Should be coming up to Queen's Park. Are there actually any trains that stop on the platform? Let's have a look. Is there anything that actually stops? No, nothing. Nothing at all. And about 60 at the moment. Right, so Kilburn High Road next, and you've got South Hempstead, and then we then go into the tunnel, sort of is at the big tunnel just before Camden Sidings. There's Kilburn High Road Station. South Hempstead up next. Still no yellows, it's been green the whole way through. Just being sort of rather pleasant. Yeah, South Hempstead will be approaching. Go. Should still be going alright speed limit. We'll come down to 40. So it may drop down to that. Oh, something about being greens the whole way through. There's a yellow ahead of us now. Double yellow. Although now it's gone green. I don't know what's going on with the tunnel there. It looks a bit funny, doesn't it? Look at that. What the hell? It's like a mystical portal as we head out into the fog. Oh my god, wow, that was bright. Let's 40 that. Double yellow. No AWS for it? No AWS for it, that's weird. We do have all of that good stuff on. Weird. I mean, you've got Camden carriage sidings on the right, I believe. Green light. Green signal. Another 350. And it should come down to be 40 soon. As it went back up to 50. And then 25 into Euston on most platforms. Yeah, not a bad little run. So I still don't want to go in photo mode, as it will get rid of the fog. Maybe I'll just go respawn in a second and get it, or reload in. Single yellow. Platform 8 we're coming in on. There's the 25. But yeah, some platforms are 15. That's the only... You got to sort of be on the lookout for that. Cool. There's a 390. Yeah, 25 into this one. Although really you don't want to be going 25 miles an hour at this stage. You want to be going 15. As the you've got the train protection warning system, which would probably, if you're going too quick, emergency brake you. TPWS. Lovely. Here we are. And that one's off. Oh, cool, right. Do that, whack that to that. DRA. Where's the DRA on this one? Where is the DRA? Oh, there. Right, whack that on. Set the tail lights. No, that's not tail lights. The blimmin' lights. Tail lights. Oh no, they just come on automatically, don't they? Actually, when you take that off. We got to lock the doors. They should come on automatically. Yeah. Cool. Well, that is going to be everybody for today's Train Sim World 5 video. Hopefully everyone's enjoyed it. Links can be found all the usual places: Discord, PayPal, merch store. See you all in the next one. See you all. Take care. Bye, guys.